Well, hello again, YouTube. I'm Petey Twofinger here with another recommendation video. If you know me and you've been around here for a while, you know that I don't like to spend or waste extra money. Now, extra money, who even has any extra money? Drug dealers, people with credit cards? I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Me, I don't like spending any extra money. Now, the thing about that is when we start eliminating our cell phone bill, eliminating our cable TV bill, eliminating our streaming services bill like Netflix and Hulu, well, you end up feeling like you're missing out. How are you going to watch that latest episode of Game of Thrones? Well, I'm here to tell you, I found a simple solution, and I know I had made a video on this topic a while back, so I've got to stress to you, this is going to be something new. It's not just going to be free streaming services. But I need to bring that up in case anyone is new. We have going into your Google, or even better, DuckDuckGo is a search engine that doesn't track you. If we're not paying them extra money, they shouldn't be making any extra money off of us by selling our personal data. So let's go ahead and switch over our browser's default search engine and don't use Google. Use DuckDuckGo. So going into DuckDuckGo, or if you're a fuddy-duddy and you like people spying on you and making money off of your personal private data, Google.com, and type in this free streaming site. What you'll come up with is places like fmovies.com, places like 123gomovies.com, yesmovies.com. Now, all these places, you'll see they have links to modern movies. You have to pay attention. If they say HD, that's usually fine. If they say cam, well, we don't want to click on a cam copy. That's someone who snuck a camera in the theater, snuggled in and got all set up and to film the picture, but the thing is that he didn't tell you is it's going to be not the best picture, and it's also going to be usually crooked. It'll be like you're watching the movie like that. So definitely, if you're going to take my advice and start utilizing a free streaming service such as yesmovies.com, you're going to want to make sure that the one that you select is the movie that you pick is not a cam, that it's an HD version. Now, the thing about using those sites is most often they are just referring you to someone who's actually hosting the movie. So when you click on it, nothing will happen. You got to click again, then a pop-up for some Chinese clothing will come up, and you've got to X out of that, and you've got to keep clicking, sometimes 25 times before the movie comes up. I know a lot of people say, "Well, I'm not gonna put up with that. That sounds like a virus." Well, trust me, there's no virus. Put it in a sandbox if you're that worried about it. And trust me when I say that I've been using these free streaming services for a year now. We never had an issue getting infected. Now, what I found from using these places was more often than not, I was watching my content from the same place, a place called openload. So I ended up typing openload into my DuckDuckGo and finding here it is. It's the site that hosts all of this content. So now I don't necessarily always go to fmovies, 123 movies, or yesmovies. I will go directly to openload. Now, the thing about that is, if it's an independent documentary or some weird off the beaten path movie, they probably won't have it. They tend to have more like what you'd see at a Redbox or at a family video store. So that's kind of a downside to that. But hey, it's free, and it will get you to see the Game of Thrones episode. Not at the same time. Sometimes you can actually see it before, because that show will have premiered in some place like Australia or wherever the clock is before you, and then it was captured and uploaded to one of those sites. So oftentimes you can see, you don't even have to wait until the show is premiered to catch it a little early, which is cool. Now, the other thing that I discovered today, which I was really excited about, the reason that I'm making this video, is I found a place called Pluto TV. And let me click over there. I can actually get a really good look at this. It is Pluto.tv. Now, what I was excited about this, why I'm making this video, if you remember having cable TV, there was a channel you could go on that was their like TV guide, the directory. That's what the bottom of this is, and you can full screen that. So you see that they have featured channels. There's the movies section of channels. There's something like about maybe 20, 25 movie channels. And they're older movies, but it's free movies. They do have, there is advertisements on some of this stuff, but the ad breaks, they weren't like those unbelievably long, like on Hulu, where they would really irritate you because they had too many or too long advertisement breaks. I found that it was totally fair. So there's a news section, there's a sports section, there's a comedy section. Now this is where it starts getting good. We got the Cats 24/7, the Onion channel, Cracked channel, Fail Army channel, and then my absolute favorite, rifftrax. There's a rifftrax channel. So Laser Mission is coming on in 15 minutes. I'm going to be tuning in for that. And then also there's an MST3K channel. Now I know this isn't the only place on the internet to find MST3K, but this is a channel that's playing it 24/7. So I was excited about that, and especially excited to find the rifftrax content, because I haven't found anywhere else to get rifftrax for free. And they're playing the episodes in their entirety. So yeah, rifftrax is the same people that did MST3K. It's just a little less intrusive. There isn't any skits. They show the full frame of the movie. It's not cut in with the little guys and robots in the row of the theater seats at the bottom. It's a full frame movie, and then it's just those three guys making their wisecracks over the movie. So I really enjoy rifftrax quite a bit. And they do big time movies. They do like Star Wars. So yeah, there's a rifftrax channel. I'm not sure how many of the big name movies they're going to be showing on that. I'm guessing they're going to be showing a lot of the other content, but I was just excited to see it there. And then they're scrolling down. There's a Geek and Gaming. They have a Minecraft channel, Minecraft TV. There's a chill out section with some drug videos, Taking Ecstasy with Becky and Greg, or Getting High with Doug. Getting Doug with High. Okay, Becky Robinson and Nick Rutherford talking about taking ecstasy. And here we have a whole entertainment section, all kinds of stuff. Dog the Bounty Hunter, Conspiracy Channel, Classic TV, Kids TV, cartoons, two cartoon channels. There's a channel called Awesomeness. We have a lifestyle section with Cars, People TV, Complex, Her TV, Travel TV, Food TV, Faith TV. We've got a Curiosity section, Voyager, which is traveling or safari stuff, Science, TV, History, Documentaries, Biography, Law and Crime, and NASA TV if you want a good laugh. And then there is this Pluto Music section, which is main stage, city, hip-hop and rap, R&B, superstars, Christian pop and rock, Estas and Fuego. Listen to the 70s psychedelic on Dash, hair metal, pop, electronic 80s, 90s babies, loud, indie, doggy style West Coast sound, electronic EDM and dance records, discover something, Monster Cat family of music, industrial dance, dirty house, underground station, Elixir, you had a long day, time to relax. Oh, Euphoria, not Elixir. And then we got 80s rock. We got rock star, or it looks like 11. This goes to 11 music channel. There's an oldies channel, and then there's another channel, the Rat Pack. We got gospel, champagne R&B, pure soul, bow chicka bow wow, baby making music at its finest, bachata, domingo. Probably get stabbed if I listen to that. Reggae, which the reggae channel is awesome. And then I didn't hear any Bob Marley on it. It was all stuff I had never heard, which is really cool. And then there's a jazz channel. Now, the thing is, I listen to this music skipping around from channel to channel for about 45 minutes, playing my guitar along to it. Of course, that's a bad idea because you end up tuning more than playing. Now, what struck me about this was the lack of commercials. I didn't hear a single commercial. And then I did hear a station ID twice. And then the fact that there were 2 songs that I heard that are radio staples. I heard Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and then I heard a Foreigner, Feels Like the First Time. Other than that, there was other songs like The Sweet Action, some song Let's Go All the Way, that I recognized. But other than that, I didn't even recognize anything. It was all like deep cut satellite radio, what you expect from that type of thing, of like a pay per subscription type music service where you're hearing all this unusual, unique, really good music that you've never heard before. Because that's the thing about FM radio. It's just put the gun in my mouth. I mean, I've heard that stuff. That stuff was dried up back in the mid 80s. Classic rock was just like, and now how many of those songs that they used to play, they're not playing anymore. The playlists are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's like you could turn on a station at the same time every day and hear the same song. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Whereas they used to have, like, there was a variety, like you could hear Arnold Lane on the radio, you could hear CMLE play on the radio, along with stuff like Fearless and Breathe. Now, Comfortably Numb and Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. Wish You Were Here, Have a Cigar, maybe Welcome to the Machine, Time, and Money are the Pink Floyd songs you hear. I've heard Sheep and Dogs on the radio. I've even heard Syd Barrett. I've heard, like I had mentioned, CMLE play. So, definitely give Pluto TV a shake. If you're a fan of rifftrax or MST3K, you've never heard of rifftrax, it's the same thing. It's actually a little better. You're going to love it. There's a whole channel there, and then there's all that music. So the Cat channel, give Pluto TV a shake and let me know what you think of it. If you have any other suggestions on ways to beat the system or places where I can access high quality content and I don't have to pay, I would love to see those types of comments. Comments laying into me, attacking me for going really far and going deep and going hard on stuff, that's not necessarily helpful. Take a look at my Be Nice video if you're curious about what I'm talking about. Other than that, if you're with me all the way on this, you've watched all this, I really want to thank you. That's awesome that you support me that way. I try to do my best to keep this thing interesting and watchable. I know it's tough. It's just one old guy sitting here with this same background, so I try to spice it up with the, whoa, crazy, look at how ugly Petey is. I try to do the stuff with the, that one wasn't too bad. This one, yeah. I try to do some stuff to keep it interesting for you guys and keep a variety in there going with it. And when I find something like this Pluto TV, oftentimes I don't think like that's a video. Like I emailed my wife, I'm like, hey, I found there's music on there and it's good. And then I emailed my kids the link for this. I'm like, hey, you can check out MST3K, because we used to watch that when they were kids and they lived here. I'm sure they're going to probably check it out. I know my wife's husband is a big fan of MST3K, can't stop laughing at it. So that's a way for him to enjoy that. And pay one bill, because that's what it's all about for me. If I'm paying for $50 a month for this service, I better get all the frills included on it, because that's a lot of money for me. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and please like, share, and comment, and subscribe. I need that. I need people telling me I'm doing good here. When I got what you saw. If you take a look at that video called Be Nice, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with that one. So, peace.